Recently, Tori Roloff made a suggestion about maybe having more children. The Little People Big World alum may be thinking about having a fourth child because they have a baby fever. Fans are wondering whether there will be another Roloff baby after what she said. Josiah, Lila, and Jackson Roloff are the three children of Tori and Zach Roloff. Following a recent social media post, followers are speculating as to whether baby number 4 will arrive anytime soon. In a recent Instagram story, the Little People Big World alumna hinted expecting a second child with her husband, Zach Roloff. She uploaded a picture of Lila holding a doll baby in a carrier. Lila was holding her baby doll in one arm and appeared to be staring out into the horizon in the photo. It was awfully adorable. "I want no more babies," Tori wrote over the snap. "I have no desire for more children. I have no desire for more children." Then she said, "But really, I believe Lila would handle everything if we had another laugh." The second portion of her comment has admirers wondering if the former cast member of Little People Big World might think about growing their family of 5. The couple discussed having more children shortly after the birth of their son Josiah in 2022. They left it open for discussion, but generally it sounded like they were leaning away from having additional kids. Zach Roloff remarked at the time, "We're probably done after this." Tori, though, conceded that it was difficult to say. She stated that because Joseph has been so simple, it is more difficult to declare, "We're done, I think. Perhaps we can do one more." After a year, she said that she would no longer be having children, changing her mind. Their children all have dwarfism, which presents unique difficulties from birth. Neither Tori's fertility nor her childbearing have been particularly simple. She experienced 3 cesarean sections and 1 miscarriage. The question of whether she is pregnant once more has appeared to be the subject of persistent conjecture in recent years. She is considering getting cosmetic surgery as a result of it. "Since of all my body has been through, I consider getting a stomach tuck or doing anything else since I have a belly," the Little People Big World star remarked. But concurrently, she said, "I feel like God blessed me with 3 amazing kids, and He gave me this life of which I am really proud. And I am also extremely proud of my body, which has allowed me to run around and carry 3 babies to term while having 3 surgeries." Though it's unlikely, it appears that the Little People Big World couple is still debating whether or not to expand their family. Star of Little People Big World Tori Roloff's ego may have gotten out of hand after she decided to leave the family reality program. She is Zach Roloff's wife. Zach is the family's eldest son. Around 5 years later, in 2015, they were married after first meeting at the Roloff family farm in 2010. Tori's role in Little People Big World has increased significantly when she married Zach. After they began dating in season 10, she made her debut on the program and has continued to appear ever since. On the episode, they celebrated their nuptials and welcomed their 3 kids together. Throughout his conflict with his father, Zach has found a lot of support from Tori. Zach was heartbroken to hear that Matt was going to list the farms since he had always assumed he would buy them. They left the Roloff farms and relocated to Washington due to their conflict. After season 25, Tori and Zach departed from Little People Big World, saying it was time to put their kids first and move on from the reality TV series. If Little People Big World does not conclude after season 25, their departure is one indication that it will. Since the beginning of the reality series, Tori has embarked on a weight loss quest. The mother of 3 loves to maintain her social media accounts and looks fantastic. On her profile with over 2 million followers, Tori joked about needing to work out in an Instagram reel. Over the post, she added in text, "Going to do a stupid workout." Tori looks very confident now that she's lost weight. She likes sharing movies and images on social media that show off her transformations. It's evident that Tori can flaunt her change without the help of Little People Big World. Little People Big World is becoming too much for Tori to handle. The pair discussed how the show's production procedure was starting to cause problems for their family on their joint podcast, Raising Heights. Little People Big World's latest seasons have included a significant amount of their children, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah. How all 3 of their children were diagnosed with dwarfism has been openly discussed by Zach and Tori. They didn't stay on Little People, Big World when Jackson stated he didn't feel comfortable broadcasting his doctor's appointments anymore. Zach and Tori have continued to discuss the program on their podcast even after announcing their departure. Zach may believe he has had enough of the show after 25 seasons. Additionally, he dislikes talking to his father, which is a crucial plot point in Little People, Big World. Since Zach and Tori left the reality program, they have faced criticism for continuing with their podcast. They need to be appreciative of the platform Little People, Big World gave them so they could launch their podcasts. Zach and Tori have worked through their problems together as a couple throughout their time on Little People, Big World. After over 15 years of dating, they have welcomed 3 children into their family. Every relationship has arguments, and Tori has never hidden the fact that she occasionally becomes irritated with Zach. While Zach is mainly in charge of all the outside activities, Tori mentioned on Little People, Big World that she felt overburdened by the demands of the kids and all the housework. She wanted her spouse to take a more proactive role in their relationship since she didn't think he was giving her enough credit. Zach obviously helped Tori a lot, but she still needed more assistance. Disagreements between spouses are common. She was a mother who needed assistance with more than just the outdoor tasks around their Washington State house. She ought to be a little more understanding with Zach. The former reality star appears to have no intention of fading from the public eye. Tori and Zach launched their podcast together. Despite her announcement that she was ending the show, their family gets an additional source of money from the podcast, but it also keeps them relevant in the world of reality TV. On the podcast, they talk about the program and the Roloff family. They could have quit Little People, Big World without launching their podcast if they had wished to step back from the limelight. Tori has gained a huge fan base since appearing on the show. She shares a lot of stuff for her fan base on Instagram, where she has over 2 million followers. Tori likes using popular music in her Instagram reels. She has become an influencer by taking advantage of Little People, Big World's attention. Interestingly, a few of their podcast visuals look excessive. The Raising Heights podcast pages, Tori and Zach sent a message on Instagram that said, "Zach almost died," as the episode's thumbnail. In the episode, they spoke about Zach's 2023 emergency room visit. Speaking about their horrific event is completely okay for Zach and Tori. Still, the thumbnail's excessive visual content was ill-judged. Because it was so ridiculous, the thumbnail probably got a lot of hits and listens. To further her career and influence, Tori could be using her notoriety from reality TV. If she can upload any kind of stuff she wants, she could be more interested in virtual fame. Tori could believe that celebrity reality TV stardom is more difficult than becoming an influencer. It's possible that after appearing on Little People, Big World, Tori's ego has grown. Ever since she and her spouse appeared on the TLC program, the former reality TV star has amassed a sizable fan following. Despite her desire to move on from the program, she manages to maintain her public profile with her podcasts and social media presence.